Yeah.
Getting a break, chair.
I'm telling you, they don't supposed to work you like that.
I get fed, but
What you mean you get fed?
I mean they feed me a little bit, but the cooks don't get a break either. The cooks work just as long as us.
That's modern day slavery. They can't work you 10 hours and y'all don't get breaks.
But the manager, he leave in and out.
What's this dude doing? I go to sleep. Never doing training or something. What's wrong with it?
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Detroit Lions.
Jason Williams set to kick off.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Sink break. Hey, hey, hey. Here we go.
Now we're on. It's Kenneth Walker. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, this defense for the Niners, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now Lawrence. That is incomplete.
Oh, they about to start good.
Defense. This unit very tough to
They
throw
about to
against.
start
Probably
good.
second best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
Wow.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
11, these are 24. That's done. That's like 30 left.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
Sink
First
break.
and 10 at the 40-yard line.
13 low.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Calling to get a 3 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Niners' 34-yard line.
This one that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the 49ers are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that's won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder, because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Now McCarthy. And this one complete to Smith. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Throwing is McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, 49ers.
To the air with McCarthy. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Looking to throw McCarthy. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Is incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Lisa 24. Hey, Soko, it's hot.
Now Lawrence.
What is that?
And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give them the quarterback right now. Offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Smith, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And now they'll shift things around. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the 49ers 1st down.
They'll run. It's Rashard Smith. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Want to get man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 35.
And he'll send the tight end in motion here.
San Francisco.
Throwing again, McCarthy. He's got this to Pickens. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
26 more yards.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the 8, they've got it first and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Home, set like that, bang, 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 bang. Check up.
They'll look to throw again. Looking left side of his got a man. That's Smith. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Rashard Smith, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
18, Warriors 17.
McCarthy going to look to throw for him. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey? And not the one that you're throwing it to. And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, and he has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard,
Let's go,
you gotta
baby.
look to your stars, and that's what they do to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
Now Lawrence changing the play. Walker now at first and 10. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on second down. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenneth Walker hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have come back to make it a 2-point game. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
He's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not everyone's going to be the home run we saw there. Once you get that opportunity in that opening, you take full advantage.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because look what they did last time out. Now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Now it's second and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, that's my fault. I'm lucky to put that.
And he's going to have the Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 46.
First down carry for Smith. Looking for a seam and finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with. They have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Yeah, absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, yeah, we called him the disruptor, and that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And that is...
Come on, we need to fourth down stop. There's been too many fourth downs.
Might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy.
There we go.
The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I looked at the repeat franchise's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Lawrence will throw. That's complete. Lambert Smith. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The Lions at 10 and 4 on the year. They've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
That's good. The completion is for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hey.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Hey, Lion.
Here's Lawrence. That is caught. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him try to come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that was a big beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
23. Hey, Soko, it's hot. Silver.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Hey, easy, route. Son, it's hot.
Looking to throw Lawrence. And he's going. They sack him back right around the 30. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On now is Andres Morales to try the field goal. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with it trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in field goal range. Now a run here off the RPO.
Get out of here.
Looking left side, it's complete.
Get out of here.
So they come up 1st and 10 now from the 53.
It's a gain of 32. First down, 49ers.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to its running back, complete. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
19,
Working out of the game is McCarthy. This is Smith.
Right.
And he's down
That was a good play.
before he's out of bounds.
That was a
And a
good
gain
play.
of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
60 Eagles, Mustang 19, Buffalo 18.
McCarthy going to throw again. Touchdown 49ers. Jalen Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now the 49ers electing to lead the offense out there and go for 2.
49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So two successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. Now Lawrence to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought the first half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll get the running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys will lobby for them in the locker room at halftime.
At the 37-yard line.
Now McCarthy. And this will be caught at the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards.
First down.
70 Lions. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Throwing is McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Opted to run for it. The decision to go and picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy. And it's caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 8 yards out. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two.
Niners will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Lions 10. Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
That's a fucking bad.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A few moving pieces on that play, because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. Lawrence with a quick throw outside. It's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato. Done. Hey, Jupiter. 11. Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Rucker. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They throw it out right complete. And he's getting the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10.
From midfield now, Lawrence. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball fully, but it's 2nd down.
Come on.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against.
Come on, baby.
Points up on the board.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit.
Let's go. Hey, Ginger, attack. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, kill. Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54. Come in, man.
Lawrence here, the ball is free. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So it's a turnover there on the launch fumble, and this 3rd quarter could not really have started worse.
I think that's a great observation, because this was a close game at the half. They gave up the touchdown the opening drive. Now they turn over the football. This game, they can get away from pretty quickly if their defense doesn't step up right here.
Following the fumble recovery, McCarthy is going to go for a big play downfield. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Matthew Golden, 77 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on second and long. Lawrence. And this will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Defended by DeCamerion Richardson.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Lawrence.
Yeah, how are you throwing all look at this scratch?
Max Crosby in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
Oh, blitzes in there. I knew it though when I looked at him. I wonder how all his players had some 10 sacks.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Sink right. 13 low. Here we go.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. That's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. A pick 6 for a 49er D as they score the touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's caught. Emeka Egbuka. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48 yards.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
Lawrence. Looking middle, and he's got Egbuka. And he'll be brought down to what's going to turn out to be
Bad game, bad game.
Now at Ford Field. Folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
It's a bad game.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Go, let's go. 30 left.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
First and 10.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Hey,
Back to throw again. Got a man. That's Levine. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 49ers' 25-yard line.
Hey, easy, route. Son, this way, son.
Again, it's Lawrence. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to touchdown, but he's got the first down. Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
Down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy
Just
of
plain
the 10.
bad.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Easy, Rhea. 11, Rhea, 23. Hey, Ginger, tight. 11, Agate.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's really big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The Lions on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third and a few inches. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Here we go. Hey, Jupiter. 30 left. Hey, kill. Silver.
Here's Walker.
I didn't know what there I was going.
He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
11-yard line.
Take right open. Hey, go. This side. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. And Xavier Leggett laying himself out in the end zone. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Here we go.
And they flip it off. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
Set to kick off.
And the 49er hands team does its job. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
He's going to air one out. It's complete. In the end zone, touchdown, 49ers. Matthew Golden with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more.
16. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Lawrence will throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey!
And he whips that one incomplete there.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On red. Silver.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
First down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Lawrence going to throw again. Throw out wide to Walker. That's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 30.
Looking to throw Lawrence. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game. And he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Check. Here we go.
And lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Just
Come
2 minutes
on.
remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Hey, kill. Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That's complete. Alex Smith. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line.
It's a gain of
The Lions
16
passing
yards.
game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Detroit
And with this game
Lions
well in hand,
first
perhaps
down.
we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and goal. At
2
the
big plays in
40-yard line.
succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
13, Lou. 11, Agate.
Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, he dropped it.
Yeah, he catched that.
The way this one's going.
That was a touchdown.
Big pass.
Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
11. Sink right.
And to throw again is Lawrence. And down
Good.
goes.
This one.
Pressure gets him away to 14. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Hey, go. Hey, Soko, it's a hut. Go. Here we go.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. Says this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Soko, it's a hut. Street. Sink right open.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway as they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Second down.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. That's taken in by Golden. And a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
And it's 3rd down.
McCarthy operating from the gun. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So the victory here for San Francisco, and this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours. Right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the